For millions of computer users around the world, it's an action so everyday as to be almost unthinking. But in South Korea, it can get you arrested. That's what photographer Park Jong-kun found last month when he logged onto a Twitter account and retweeted some of the comments he found there. The problem for Park, that account belonged to the North Korean government. Prosecutors say he broke South Korea's national security law by aiding the enemy.
He thought that some tweets were helpful in understanding North Korea. That's why he selectively retweeted. I can't agree that it's a criminal action punishable by law.
Park, now in jail awaiting trial, belongs to a socialist party which has been critical of Pyongyang. He also posted doctored propaganda images, he says, to mock North Korea's rulers. His lawyer campaigns for the repeal of the national security law.
We have to question whether the security of the nation would collapse were it not for the national security law. It wouldn't. The crimes of espionage, rebellion and foreign incursion are punishable by the criminal law.
Campaigners like Lee say such prosecutions have quadrupled under the administration of Conservative President Lee Myung-bak. The president's supporters counter that previous administrations were dangerously soft. The law came into effect in 1948, 2 years before the Korean War. It survived the 1953 armistice, the decades of military dictatorship, and the transition to democracy. But for proponents of the law, it's much more than just a relic of a 20th century conflict. They point out that the two Koreas are still technically at war, and that North Korea, through its agents, actively tries to undermine South Korea's government and society. In August last year, prosecutors announced the arrests of 5 people alleged to be part of a North Korean spy ring involving politicians, academics and labor unionists. They face jail terms of between 12 years and life if found guilty later this month.
It's about criminal organizations that are trying to destroy the state. North Korea intends to subvert the South. That's the core of its military-first policy. Unless the North changes such a stance, the national security law should be kept till the demise of the North.
But for Park Jong-kun's Socialist Party colleagues, here campaigning for his release, the law itself is the threat, hampering free speech in a modern democracy. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.